right, so make sure we're recording. Yes, we are. So this is an outside little example of the outside with that new GoPro I got today. Hopefully it's just as clear as it was inside. Who knows? Who knows? See if we can't catch some fish though.
Ryder, look, say fly fishing ninja.
Well, I just talked to somebody that was in the parking lot, and they said they've been out here all day and have not caught anything. They tried fishing for bass, they tried fishing for trout, and nothing. So I see a pretty small bass right there. So we're gonna see if we can get their attention. Let's see if we can get its attention here. Hopefully the camera is positioned right. Oh, he's going over to it. He gave it a look. That was about it. He's just looking at it. Just giving it a glance. Ooh, that was a bite right there. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Little bite right there. Nothing too strong, but that's a good sign. I will definitely be using the camera out on the river tomorrow. For sure. No pond tomorrow. It's gonna be super hot, but I think it'll be all right. All right, so now that you guys are really getting a good view of this pond, it's not super deep. It's got a really lots of algae on the bottom. And these bass are brought from a lake and put in here. What would you guys use? It's kind of clear water. It's not super dark. I would say medium is what I would say. Not super dark, but also not super clear. If that makes any sense at all. What would you guys use in here? Besides Senkos, because that's all I use. So I need some other ideas. So besides Senkos, what would you use? So on this Senko, I only had like one little grab. Just one little grab. So I'm not sure exactly what these are called, but the Senkos with the curly tail on them, do you guys recommend those? And if you do recommend them, there's a big trout cruising by. Cruising by. And there is a hawk cruising the pond. Well, it's not a hawk, it's an osprey, so it's smaller than a hawk. Smaller than a hawk. And another thing I'm curious about, so when it comes to fishing for trout like to hang out behind rocks and stuff like that. Do bass do that? Do they hang out behind rocks and in between rocks, and do they do that? Just curious. I've probably heard this answer before, but I don't remember. And another thing I'd like to know is, do you prefer a wacky rig or a Texas rig, and why? See, these are the questions that'll, you know, the things that'll really help me kind of learn a little bit more. Just curious. You don't have to share all of your knowledge or secrets, but I'm just curious. It's a bird trying to attack my head. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad they finally put some water in here. It was really getting ridiculous. And if you can see any spots that I'm fishing that you think I should be using a certain whatever, like, you know, it's real mossy or there's a lot of brush or whatever, and you guys can see it in the video, please let me know, because any help I will take. Any help. Or if you just want to tell me, hey, Fly Fishing Ninja, you really suck at bass fishing, I'll take that constructive criticism also. Or is there, you know, better times during the day that bass fishing is the best? You know, like trout or morning, evening, you know, fish, or are bass the same? I'm sure the questions I'm asking are like super simple and everything, but I just don't know. You know, I just don't know. The only reason why I'm still out at this pond bass fishing is because I know there's no trout out here. I know it. I mean, yeah, I saw a big one cruising, but when they're cruising that close to the bank, they're not usually healthy and they're not going to be biting, you know. All right. Damn. Holy crap. This little tiny bass went for a swim bait. I mean, holy crap, that thing totally went after this swim bait that I'm using. So you can see it. That was crazy. And I'll be curious to see if we get any wind noise, because there is some wind right now. So basically, this is just a test video since I just got this GoPro today. Plus, I know there were some people asking about it, so might as well. Figured I might as well come out here and check it out. And probably be making way too long of a video for that. But, you know, whatever.